And in traditional Rocket League fashion, we are going to be right underway. And speaking of right underway, Christian, I will say he was the last one to get back from the break. He had to take a quick bathroom break, but he seems to have gotten ready for this game one, slotting it right in the corner and getting the Saints off to a rather early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was an insane goal just right as we see it.
Shout out to Ryan and Josh for getting the game switched in time, because we've been caught off guard so many times without seeing the first goal. So great job to switch that one in time too, boys.
Yeah, fast-paced game, fast-paced cast. Just right out of the gate. Ramen trying to...
Oh, shut up, Alex. Let's the one guy not in the director's chair. Perfect. Either way, though.
Yeah, Spoods. Saints looking to set up for another goal here. Just very on the attack here. The Ball State looking to find a way to get the pressure taken off of them.
Wow.
Here.
Whoa, that actually goes in. Christian, nice little teardrop floater from the sidewall. Zath looked like he tried to find the clear, and Christian honestly was just trying to keep that one in the zone, but what an angle. Just catches the lip of the crossbar, and he's got 2 goals in 33 seconds. To start off what is their last match of the night against by far the best team they played tonight. Oh my goodness, boys, not again. Okay, what was there to make the save?
Yeah, I can't, under 30 seconds too, just under 30 seconds. Getting 2 goals is insane. Got to see if Ball State can answer that here. Try and get a goal very soon.
Yeah, at least try to get one back early. You're not, even if you're down 2-1 with 4 minutes left, it's 1 goal. Honestly, who cares about that lead? You're going to probably find a way to get that one back. But if the Saints were able to maybe find this 3rd or 4th goal, yes, it is still a best of 3, even though it's that 3rd round. So you want to make sure you stay on top of things. That is a nice little play from, I believe it was Staffy there. Spoods, though, they're going to play that one away. That ball is dangerously in front of the Saints net. That is going to be played out by Ball State. Wova taking down Spoods. But Christian, he's got space, he's got time, he's got possession. He's looking to beat the defense. He's going to beat the first man. That is a nice pick off from Ramen, trying to keep this ball cycled in as long as possible. Spoods, some boost to play with, trying to see if he can find the setup here, looking for the handoff, but just going to be denied.
Yeah. Looking at Ball State, they look like sharks here, just orbiting that ball when they try and set it for a goal here. And they almost got a goal of their own, but just going to barely miss. It's going to run around the corner there and get sent back into their corner. Christian looking to send it back over to their side here, playing the defense. Both teams very good at switching from offense to defense here, but Ball State just needs to find a goal.
Yeah, nice little back tap from Zath there. But, I mean, to be fair, Ball State, they've been playing a lot better the last minute. That first 30 seconds kind of felt like one of those blitzkriegs where you're not really ready to kind of take on the pressure. Things kind of get out of hand, but they slowed down just a little bit. They're trying to get this pressure going. Christian, though, trying to keep these goals going. Ramen there to try to play that one around the corner. He's going to win that ball back over once more in front of the net. Wova's there for the denial, but the demo is going to go through. Nice flick from Zath, though, to clear some space out, get that respawn timer going. Now Spoods, first one there to that right side wall, going to be taken away by Daffy. Ramen there for the follow, trying to see if he can chase this ball through the corner. Christian there for the 50. Spoods going to be next man up, but it's going to be Wova. Next one there. He's trying to win the 50 out toward mid. That's going to be a shot by Ball State. Denied by the Saints in the crease. Daffy trying to work this ball back around the corner. Christian there for the denial. Once more, Saints are going to clear.
Yeah, Spoods had a really good setup there, but Zath,
Daffy, and Wova.
Yeah, Zath, Daffy, and Wova. They had an amazing answer there. Christian gonna send it downfield. Looks like an amazing setup here if no one can answer, but Daffy ready.
Yeah, the flip reset was on target, but couldn't find that second chance opportunity. Spoods, though, trying to create that second chance with that nice little flick toward mid. Right now, Ball State, though, making some pretty good reads on the ball, but, however, they are being held hostage in their own side of the field, so they're going to have to find some way to get off this back foot because they still have to score their first goal of the game, and after that, they have to find at least one more to find the answer. Christian looking to close the door once more, is going to get denied. Still possession for the Saints, though. They're going to cycle this one through one more time. It's going to be Wova sending that one down long. Christian there for the answer, passing that one off to the corner. Wova there for the follow, trying to catch that one up. Spoods, though, he's going to send that one wide. Zath going to try to keep the zone here. Ramen once more down the middle. Wova there for the follow, trying to keep this one in. Ball State trying everything they can right now, still have yet to find the goal.
Yeah, Wova has a really good setup here if he can just get the ball momentum going closer to the Saints goal, but Saints gonna send it way down mid here, back to their side. And when you really don't want to be in this position here if you're Ball State. With 1 minute left on the clock, you need to start getting goals.
Yeah, you realize how fast Rocket League is when nothing has happened for 2 minutes and the game is already almost over. After those first 2 goals that happened basically in the blink of an eye, there hasn't been that much action as far as goals. Ramen just did not have the boost to finish off that play. Could have been a potential goal Ball State, you still have a decent shot at this, though. If you can score a goal in the next 5-10 seconds, I'd give them 10-15 seconds, because around that 20-25 second mark, you still get 1 or 2 chances to kind of pass the ball out a bit, try to play that possession game. But right now, they're playing on the back foot by a wide margin, and that clock is slowly but surely slipping away from them. And the Saints right now, it's about ball control, it's about running down the clock. Maybe 1 or 2 more chances toward the net varies this game, but Ball State, this is your last chance.
Yeah, Ball State needs some ball control here, and they might have it, but Spo's just ready for it. Every attempt is just foiled by
I think
the
he
Saints.
just like 1v3'd one by one. Basically just wins 3 challenges against 2 different players there. And all the while, this clock hitting triple zeros in what was a very, very, very fast game. Honestly, I mean, Christian scored 2 seconds in and like 34 seconds in. So as far as the pace of play, it was a rather fast one. And just like that, if you're Ball State, you find yourself down 1-0. And honestly, it's a game they feel like they probably should have had back, right? Besides that bad 30 seconds where Christian just takes over, they played really, really cleanly. I think they only maybe had a couple shots, maybe 2 or 3 shots on net there the entire game. The Saints dominated that total. I see Wova left the match, but I mean, you see, that's what I said. You see the shots. 2 of the members had 0 shots, so I can't imagine Wova had more than 3 or 4 shots. So Saints, like you said, ball control, pace control, and scoreboard control as well.
Yeah, they were doing phenomenal there. But maybe in game 2 we didn't see any goals past those 2 out of the gate. Just fresh first blood goals, kind of. So
you hate to call stuff fluky, but
yeah. So it could be a fluke. We will have to see if Ramen can find the same energy here going into game 2.
Yeah, Christian, he hadn't found the scoreboard for a game or 2 there. He had to finally find his way onto the board in a couple times as well. Now, though, we're in for our potential last game of the night. It's all on Ball State right now to keep this series going, keep their LCQ run going. The Saints right now, they have that 1-0 lead. They played very, very well. I think they've yet to drop a game today. So trying to keep that golden streak going. But Ball State, as we said, very dangerous team no matter the chances.
Yeah, Ramen here looking like he's got a good setup. But Zath ready to send it right downfield. But Spoons not going to let that go too far. Oh, good setup by Zath there. Not going to hit it.
It always looks so good and so close, and then somebody just flies off screen and randomly knocks it back the other way. But Wova is going to find the demo from Zath there. He's going to find the bump too. So Ball State trying to do their best at taking this space in this offensive zone rather. That's going to be Ramen pitching that one up for Spoons. Spoons though, or Ramen rather, is going to win the challenge. He goes for the bump. Ramen, weight room, and scoreboard. Finds the goal, finds the body bag, and finds the first goal and the first lead of the game for the Saints.
At this point, I feel like you can't call it a fluke if he gets a second one here.
Christian's goal in 2 seconds in was, listen, I love Christian to death. Buddy, we know it was slightly lucky, especially on a kickoff. It's usually right. Everything has to go right or I guess wrong for a kickoff goal to usually happen.
But maybe luck is a skill. Maybe that's part of it.
Luck is when what? Opportunity meets preparation, I think is the old saying there. So, listen, you got to put yourself in the right spot to be successful, and then you have to know what to do with it when that situation does come alive. Saints right now a little bit sloppy on this defensive side. Ball State, though, catching those rotations. It's going to be Wova. Toward the net there is going to be denied once more, but Ball State has had a lot of ball control in this half, and they've done a much better job getting these chances.
They're in a good state of mind for this ball. Ramen. Gonna send it. That was bad. Send it down.
You're allowed one bad one at cast. It's okay. I've had dozens.
Christian looking for the setup here, but not going to be able to find it. Ramen gonna have to run back downfield here for the defense, and oh my God, Spoots just barely saves it there.
Yeah, that is going to be a very, very close call for the Saints once again, and that is a nice little shot from Wova, but 2 Saints on the goal line ready to play that defense, and now it's about to counterattack Christian and Ramen trying to get going, but that is going to be a bit of a misfire once again toward mid. Spoods there to make the initial save, trying to find that second pinch as well. He's going to beat the first defender, but it's going to be Daffy there to slow things down. That's a shot on net. That's a goal. Wova finally on the board for Ball State. Their first goal of the series could not have come at a more opportune time.
Now we got a game on our hands. Now they're scoring back 1-1. Here we go. Okay, they're on the board.
Yeah, and finding that first goal too, because all of game 1 got shut out. Game 2, they found a lot more shots, just the goal hadn't quite come through yet. Now, you've seen a ball go in the net. That has to be some boost to the mental, but I was going to say that's going to be a quick tear down from reality there, but the Saints weren't able to capitalize, but they are still seeking these bumps and trying to find this goal.
Yeah, Wova watching that ball. Daffy going to get it set up here, but can't really find it, waiting for the ball to come over to him, and that's wide open. If they don't get the save here,
Oh, Rom.
Ramen barely saved it there, but Wova gonna go for another one.
No boost.
But Christian.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
when a player has the best timing ever and just like, no boost.
It's just not enough boost. Gotta refuel.
Listen, gotta stay hydrated on these Rocket League streets. But right now, 2 minutes left to play. Very, very even game. Ball State actually has been in full control of this game. Outside of that one goal the Saints got, it has been all Ball State in this Saints zone right now. Zath gonna win one more 50 toward the backside there. Ramen there to play that one out next. It's gonna be, I believe it was Scooter there, or not Scooter, rather, Wova. Shot off the backboard, Ramen. No boost to play with, so he's going to do his best here to try to find the zone. But once again, a 50 by Ball State. That is going to be a shot toward the net. The double touch off the backboard. The second man, though, it's going to be Zath to finish things off. Wova finishing the setup. And Zath, great job to close it down. And Ball State, you've got your first lead of the series, and you're looking to tie this thing up.
And now this feels like the first time in this whole tournament that the Saints are in the position where they need the goals.
I think it's their first time trailing all day, so that would check out. But lots of time left to play in this Rocket League game, so Ball State has to be mindful of not letting out this second goal. The Saints right now got to focus your sights on that offense. Make sure you stay disciplined on defense, but I'd like to see them maybe try to take another chance or two, try to swing for the fences just a little bit. You have the 1-game lead. You're only down 1 right now. That is a long drive toward the side there, but going to be denied once more by Ball State.
Zath, it looks like they're trying to go for another goal here, but without that support of his teammates there, they are definitely playing the hard defense here with 2 people on the net. But it looks like they're going for another.
Listen, the 1-goal lead is not safe.
Yeah, you want to secure as big of a lead as you can. But with the air carry like that from Christian, Spoons and Ramen gonna get the final touch into that goal, and now we're back to even with 1 minute left.
Listen, I'm gonna say it so I'm blue in the face. Ramen is the king of right place, right time. It seems every single time a ball seems to be errant, flying toward the net across the mid zone, he has like a heat-seeking missile to that ball, has a nose for it, has a nose for the back of the net too. The entire semester especially has been doing so good to get that offense flowing. That is an early demo though for Ball State. Trying to hold the zone here. It's going to be Zath trying to play this one down. He's going to send that one out to the corner. Saints still playing off that respawn. They're going to find that first touch, but they're going to not have much boost to play with in this back end. It looks like Ball State right now, the double commit's going to go through. They're going to make the save, though. Spoons was about 6 feet in the net to make that save. Ball State sends 3 to the net, does not come away with that goal, and now it's going to be Ramen trying to force the issue the other way.
Yeah, Christian just waiting here in the middle. He knows the ball's going to come back. Spoons not able to intercept that ball, but Wova going to get the demo. Gets the double touch and Zath almost got the goal there, but with Spoons back on the field, sends it back down. Ball is up in the air. It's a prime opportunity for a shot on the goal here, but Taffy not able to get a good hit.
Yeah, at least he kept the ball in the zone, though. It's looking St. Clair's way. Right, Ball State has won every single 50. It's not a 50-50, it's a 90-10 this game. They have not let this ball escape this orange side zone, and the Saints have to be careful because there's 2 seconds left. Plenty of time to do something incredible. Ball State, they're going to take that 3rd goal of the game, and it's looking more than likely like we are going to be going to our first game 3 of the night, assuming something treacherous does not happen.
Yeah, unless the Saints can get a miracle here, like they did in the first game. Yeah.
Miracles don't grow on trees. Once in a while, right, you can call upon some extra help, but you're not going to be relying on that to close out that series. But honestly, I expected to see a 3-game series. The shots this game tell a vastly different story. I think it was like 2-1 last game, and now it is 13 to, I believe it was 3 or 4 there.
3.
So yeah, that is a much bigger discrepancy. I mean, even watching the game, you could see it was all Ball State all day long. They could not get out of that offensive zone. The Saints couldn't get out of their own way. Couple double commits, couple mistakes, and Ball State, the team to punish those mistakes. And hey, we've got a game 3, and we're getting underway.
Sometimes you need that warm-up game, and they definitely are warmed up now. Saints just looking to get that fire they had in the first game back in their hearts. Yeah, just back and forth, but Ball State just keeping up the aggression they had in the last game.
Yeah, bit of an errant pinch toward the left wall there. Zath is going to be there to take that ball. That is a nice little cycle. That net's looking pretty open, but the Saints are able to recover in time. Shot didn't have that much juice on it now. Christian, first one to the ball, trying to play this one up that left side wall. Daffy is going to be there for the disruption, though. He's going to find that one, pops that one up toward the middle. Zath, next one up, trying to see if he can find any open man behind him. It's going to be that cycle, though. Spoods, next one there. Ball going to kick back toward this Ball State side. Saints going to get a couple seconds to breathe at least, but I would like to see them try to challenge this and get an offensive chance off of it. Christian, or rather Spoods, first touch and that second touch, going to find the shot. A demo for Christian. Saints looking for some openings here, but Zath, great job there to take that one away.
Yeah, Zath already going for another setup here for his team, but Saints going to be able to answer that very quickly. Send it back down towards Ball State's side. Wova trying to get it out of the corner here, but Spoods ready to carry it in front of their goal. Both players bouncing up back and forth. Saints looking
Christian's
like they're
trying
going
to
for a
bump.
Yeah.
Christian tried to basically rule one on the goal line, tried to get Spoods some space. It was a decent little attempt, considering it was a little bit janky there, but they're still going to keep some pressure. Ramen is going to send that one the wrong way, though. Christian is going to have to make heads or tails out of this one now. He's going to send that one far side. One of these Saints members looking to see if they can make a play off it, but it's going to be Wova. First one there. That net's looking open once more. The shot off the backboard, just wide of the post. Ball State still swarming around. Another save by Christian, and once again, Game 3 looking eerily similar to Game 2 in the fact that Ball State has had so much control. Just haven't found the first goal until now. Zath buries it.
Zath, Ball State, ever since the middle of that game too, I think Saints got the first goal.
Yeah, they did.
And then Ball State just turned on and has been carrying that momentum even into this Game 3 here.
Yeah, Ball State just might be one of those teams where they just kind of start off slow to every game, because even in that last game, yeah, the Saints scored in like 40 seconds, and then Ball State just hit the on switch. They took full control, and honestly, this has been, I mean, this is one of those better collegiate teams. This is a team they expected to be playing. They know how talented. We've seen these guys before on stream. They are a very, very talented bunch. They are trying to put that pressure on. Once more, Daffy, he's going to send that one up to one of his teammates. Christian, though, there for the rejection. Now it's going to be a pass toward mid there. Spood's going to get just a piece of it. Ramen, full boost up that left side, looking like some bumps for the teammates, but Wova, he's going to play that one back down. Dangerous ball. Christian there for the challenge. Now it is Zath trying to play that one up, though. Christian, he's going to send this one long. It's Ramen going headhunting, and it's Christian going for the net. He's not going to find it. He finds the bump, though, and Spoods finds the crossbar, and the Saints do not find the equalizer.
They had a really good shot. They just could not make it. And Zath already going back on the offense, not even processing what just happened there.
Listen, these Rocket League players, there's no time to think. You just play.
Just go, just drive, just hit ball.
See ball, hit ball. It is quite simply that. Ramen trying to get going up the middle here. That is a nice friendly bounce for the Saints potentially, but Daffy going to be there to find that little flick with the bumper, and it's going to be Christian though with the answer, trying to pass that one cross court. No one there to receive it though. Ramen going to get blown by Zath. That is going to be a play back the other way for Ball State, but Spoods, look at, he's got Ramen deep in the zone there, trying to see if he can find that clear out, but not going to be able to send that ball quite down. And Ball State got a 2-on-1 here, but Ramen reads them both and reads the ball, finds a critical save, especially considering the time. Nice little stop and go from Spoods. Christian trying to find that pinch, but once again, the defense of Ball State holds up.
Yeah, Ball State is so good on defense. You know, even when they were getting scored on, it was just, you know, those miraculous kind of
perfect
goals.
Timing.
Yeah, perfect timing, perfect setup. And the Saints did have that, but they weren't able to just make it work in that one scenario. And it looks like they're going for another goal for Ball State. Daffy, what a setup there.
Yeah, Daffy not one to duck and challenge in front of that net. He is going to find that second goal for Ball State. Nice little flick with the back part of the car. Looking, he might have actually got a piece of, I believe it was Ramen there as well. So a nice job there to use himself as that meat shield. Find that goal as well. And Ball State, 2-0 lead, a minute 20 left in this game. You are feeling damn good about where you stand, and I'll tell you what, you're about to be feeling a little bit better. Daffy finds another one, 2 goals in 6 seconds, and that looks like it might actually be the dagger for this series. The Saints right now, you're going to have a lot of work to do, and you don't have a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, they need to meet 3 goals in 1 minute just to break even here.
Yeah, that is what we call not easy to accomplish.
Yeah.
Spoods, though, if they can find wood nice and quick, there is absolutely a chance. But, you know, nice and quick, easier said than done as well. Christian is going to find the demo onto Daffy. That ball, though, listen, if it's Ball State now, 3 goals, you're trying to waste 5-10 seconds of drive. The longer you can run this clock down, the easier this game is going to become. And already 20 seconds have gone off that clock. Saints haven't really have anything to show for it. Nice interception. Ball State is still swarming. They are looking for this 4th goal. They do not want to let the Saints breathe until these clock hits zeros.
They are going for another shot on the goal here. Zath gonna try and juggle it back. They just are going for goals. They know they can have that defense. They know they can just jump right back to their goal. But with no one in the goal there, Saints did have a chance, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, they need to score a goal every 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's looking bleak at this point. 22 seconds, 3 goals. I'm no magician or mathematician, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull a rabbit out of their hat on this one. I think their CECC LCQ run looks like it's going to come to a screeching halt at the hands of Ball State. Ball State winning 2 games in a row, coming back in game 2 from that 1-0 deficit. They showed up, they showed out, and they showed the Saints the door on their way to the next round of these qualifiers, trying to get one more for posterity, but they're not going to find that one. That is going to be GG's to both of these squads, and Ball State, your run continues. The Saints, luckily, you still have Worlds.
Yeah, Ball State. Maybe we call them Baller State with how they're playing in the second, the second of those 2/3. You know, it's crazy.
It was. Yeah. They looked like from minute 1 of game 1 to the last 2, basically game and a half. They looked like it looked like the real Ball State. The first minute, I was like, Ball State they usually come out a lot hotter than this, and eventually they showed their true colors. They played up to their standard, and hey, they brought those 2 games back. And like I said, luckily for the Saints, it sucks that the Rocket League team is not going to be joining Call of Duty and Valorant, I believe, but listen, you still got Worlds, boys. They still have a lot to be happy for recently. So although you want to win everything, you want to go take out that prize money, you still have that to bank on. And hey, you had a great day of games either way. I mean, and you just fell short to a very, very good team.
Yeah. While they didn't win this one, Worlds is definitely very, very, very exciting.
Listen,
that's a lot of eyes, like maybe even hundreds of thousands of people watching you play, which is just so exciting.
Yeah. So they always want to try to play good on the big stage. Unfortunately, things like today, you can't always have that Cinderella run. Things aren't always going to go your way. But with that being said, that is all the action we have for today. So we're going to, I guess, end things off for the night. Shout out to Alex, Ryan, and Josh in the back. This time, I actually did not miss anybody because we had a nice, small, easy crew to remember tonight. So thankfully, I remembered all 3 tonight. But we're actually going to have no streams Wednesday and I believe no streams Thursday. So we're going to have 2 days off here from some broadcasts. So, go check out some VODs, go touch grass, I guess. The weather's getting a little bit nicer, but we're not going to keep anyone trapped around here too much longer. I'm Jobin, that's Matthias. We're going to send you guys off. Congrats to the Rocket League team. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one, and we'll see you later.